blow this year by creating these 5 types of content on social media. Hi, my name is Uchudola Ikechukwu Franklin. I help working professionals create a second income while traveling to choice destinations. Please, as soon as you're jumping into the broadcast, let me know where you're watching from, what city, what state. And if you're watching from outside of Nigeria, please let me know in the comment section. And as soon as you're getting value from this broadcast, smash those love reactions, pan those love reactions. And if you know anyone that this broadcast will be of immense benefit to, please hit the share button. Sharing, they say, is caring. If you must blow this year, 2024, as it pertains you're showing up on social media, then these are 5 contents you should be creating. Number 1 is Reels, Facebook Reels. Please, if you can hear me, drop it in the comment section. Facebook Reels. Facebook is big with their Reels feature. Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, TikTok Reels. Go big with your Reels or the Reels feature. Put out content in that space on a daily, consistent basis. If you are not too good with putting out videos, you can do maybe 3 times in a week, 4 times in a week. But for me, every day, the goal is I must put out a video on my Reel feature. How I do it is I can create a video. I've said it times without number. Too many of you are reading books, you're watching movies, you are listening to podcasts, and yet you are not creating reels out of this knowledge you are gathering. What is the use of you gathering knowledge, and yet those in your audience members are not benefiting? Reels. Every 28 days, I'll get a report from Facebook that in the last 28 days, I got 51 followers. I did this number of posts, and I got this number of reactions from their matrix analytics. So if you must blow this year, you want following. For me, it's a strategy. One of my growth strategy. Begin to put out videos on your Reels and not just share messages that are not your own. When you begin to put out messages that are not your own, people will not buy from you. You are not building a brand. I've said it times without number that the difference between a successful brand and the one that will forever be struggling is that the successful brand architect their every action towards deliberately creating a brand. If you look at my Reel feature, you see IK dishing out value. You can create educational based content, inspirational based content, and then from time to time you see me do entertaining content. Reels. If you can hear me, drop it in the comment section. Another kind of content you should be creating this year if you truly want to blow is Facebook stories. Please, if you can hear me, drop it in the comment section. Facebook stories, WhatsApp status, Instagram stories, TikTok stories. Begin to put out content on your story features. If you must blow this year, it's a growth strategy for me. I still see people upload up to about 20 messages on your Reels. I beg your pardon, on your story or stories. It doesn't work like that. 3 to 8, 3 to 7. My own strategy is I can take up maybe an inspirational based message. Don't forget that it is a story. Stories. Facebook stories. What is a story? Once upon a time, you are telling a story. You can put up a story message like this. I read a book 2 months ago, and these are some of the nuggets or 5 nuggets I read from reading the book Show Your Work by Austin Kleon. Number 1, you can put it, and then there are certain ways you can write out these learnings. I think they call it carousels or something. And then it goes out in a slide format. You are educating the 5 things you learn from this book. You are educating your audience members. Please, your stories should not be more than 3 at a time. 8 at max. Take 8 max, I beg your pardon. 8 max. People would upload their story because they say Facebook says you can do 20 stories. You can do WhatsApp, 20 WhatsApp statuses. It doesn't work like that. You bore people out of their mind. How many persons can watch your first story, watch the second, watch the third, up to the 20th? How many persons? So be strategic. 8 to 7. I beg your pardon. 3 to 7. 3 to 5. 3 to 8. 3 at first. and then let people watch that. Then you can upload later. Stories. If you want to blow this year, the third kind of content you should be putting out on this space, if you truly want to blow this year, you're a small business owner, you're a stay-at-home mom, you're a stay-at-home dad, you're a working professional, registered, not registered, whatever it is you are doing in this space is Facebook Lives. Please, if you can hear me, drop in the comment section. Facebook Lives. I am big on Facebook Lives because it is the one thing that kick-started my business. People will not join my business. People will not buy my product. People will not buy into my coaching, buy my digital products and all of that until I started doing lives. It lowers their defenses. It lowers their resistance. I began to put a face, humanizing my brand. That is what videos will do for you. There are basically 3 persons inside of my Facebook group that is kickstarting their confidence on camera. If it is something you'll be interested in, drop it in the comment section. Confidence on camera. Then out inside of the group, look at what you're doing and then see how I can be of assistance to you. Videos are powerful. Look at everywhere you go. Videos. People are looking inside of their phones. Videos. A skipped video. Just videos are powerful. And then I've shared 4 reasons why you need to start doing videos. The place of trust. People do business with those they know, like, and trust. Trust is currency. Trust is capital. Trust is a stream of income. If people trust you with respect to the value you are bringing to this space, it's just a matter of time. They'll buy into whatever you are selling. And then the place of reach, REACH. I open up with the analytics. I get every 28 days from Facebook. I was able to reach this number of persons in 28 days. I was able to generate this number of followers. I was able to do this number of posts. I was able to get this number of reactions. These things are powerful. And then the place of sales, come in here and then share with us what you are selling. What are the benefits? And then why should we buy into you? And then the 4th reason why you need to start doing videos is the place of connection. Let people see who is writing all of those blog posts and all that. So I've talked about reels. I've talked about stories. I've talked about Facebook Lives. Another content you should be putting out in this space is storytelling. Please, if you can hear me, drop it in the comment section. Storytelling. This is how you build an emotional connection with your audience members. Stories are powerful. Write in your blog post, infuse stories. I did a blog post that was yesterday, a piece that was it yesterday, around the lady that decided to say it is all over. Stories. People connected. I got a whole lot of shares. That is what it is. Improve your storytelling abilities. Inside of this book, Show Your Work by Austin Kleon, 10 ways to share your creativities and then get discovered. In chapter number 5, he talked about learn to tell good stories. Please, if you can hear me, drop in the comment section. Learn to tell good stories. Inside of this book, he told the story of two authors. They authored the book, The Significant Object. And then they wanted to test the hypothesis that story sells and then facts tells. They want to know, how is it that story sells? And then in that their book, they did a research, went into the flea market, Okrika, secondhand market, eBay, where they get secondhand stuff, and then bought from, I think it was eBay, over 200 items, and then they enlisted the services of 200 authors, some famous, others not so famous. And then the goal was for them to attach the story component to all of these second-hand items that they bought. A horse in one of the experiment, I think they bought the horse for about 99 cents. At the time they added the story component to that particular horse, and then they placed all of these items back on eBay. That horse ended up selling about $62, I think 29 cents or thereabout. Even a set of trinket that they bought for about $128 ended up selling for $3,600 plus. Stories are powerful, guys. Start to tell stories and then watch your business go through the roof. Begin to learn how to tell stories. How to tell stories. It is not just about your business. I was listening with a lady some time ago with respect to a product that I'm promoting. And then I said that this product, the function is targeted at your liver. That the liver, how you doing? Good to catch you on the broadcast. That the liver is the largest internal organ in the human body. That the liver can be likened to a CBN, a central bank of some sort, that carries out or with the function of three, that does the function of three major currencies, three currencies of some sort. And what are these currencies in the human body? The liver is responsible for the circulation of air, the circulation of your blood, the circulation of water intake. The way I shared the message, the woman was blown away. She bought the product because I was able to attach a story that she could relate to. That is what you should be doing. Improve your storytelling ability. People connect to you more when there's a story component attached to it. Why do you visit most of these blog posts? Stories, 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 stories. I've said it times without number that encoded in the DNA of the average African, particularly Nigerians, is the need for aprocoism, aproko, tafia, amebo. It is sweet Nigerians. Begin to infuse all of those messages inside of your content and then watch your engagement go through the roof. And then the fifth type of content you should be putting out on social media if you truly want to blow this year is curiosity. Please, if you can hear me, drop it in the comment section. Curiosity. What is curiosity? When I was growing up, they said curiosity killed the cat. Curiosity killed the cat. People are curious. That's the truth. There was a time I put out a post on my wall, and the message was, if your Facebook account is more than a year old, that means you are ripe to be earning between 50,000 to 100K every month. See the comment section. I'm interested. I'm interested. They wanted to know. That is what it is. Curiosity is powerful. The goal is for you to sell less this year and then begin to learn how to craft curiosity-based posts so that people get into the inbox, the messenger, to open up a conversation with you. I've said it times without number that if you're in the home business space, about 75% of what we do, 75% of what we do is curiosity-based posts. Most people still don't even know what I do for a living or what I do for social media, because I understand all of these strategies, all of these tactics. Less selling in your posts. Begin to improve your curiosity-based messages. Or you can say on your wall that I help God-fearing and married women just like yourself make more money from the comfort of your phones, making you more money than even most husbands are making working full-time. If it is something you'll be interested in, shoot me a private message. God-fearing married women make money from their phones, making you more money than even most husbands are making working full-time. Or it could be making you more money than even those that are working 9 to 5. You see, it's a curiosity-based message. I have not sold you anything. This buy from me that you see all everywhere. Is it really helping you? Or you just feel good that you are putting out a content in this wall, on your wall, and yet you are not even sure who your message is for? So if you're just joining me, 5 content you should be putting out this year on social media if you want to blow. Number 1, begin to use your reels. Facebook, Instagram reels, TikTok reels is big this year. If you want to grow your following. Number 2, your Facebook stories, Instagram stories, Telegram stories, WhatsApp status. And when you are uploading messaging on your stories, remember that it is a story. It is a story. I still see people put up all manner of things on their stories. They are forgetting that it is a story. Every story has a once upon a. That is what your story should be. You are telling people a story. So when you are uploading your stories, 3 to 8. 3 to 8. No more, no less. Please, if you can hear me, drop it in the comment section. Just because Facebook says you can do up to 20. Some people will just upload 20. Who has the time? Who has the time to be watching 1, 2, 3? By the time they get to 4, they are tired. So you can do 3 to 8. Drop it in the comment section. And then the next, you need to go big, is your live broadcast. Live broadcast. I'm big on live broadcast. It helps you to humanize your brand. And then the fourth thing, or kind of content you're putting out this year, if you must blow on social media, is improve, work on your storytelling ability. People can read your content and they will just know that this guy is lazy, this woman is lazy. Stop the copy and paste. People want to hear your own voice. Don't lose your voice in the online space because of copy and paste. Copy and paste. Let people hear your voice. That was what I was doing when I first started on Facebook. I'll be copying people's paste. Known to me that I have a message. I have a message. That is the same me that started up some years ago posting people's content because I wasn't aware. I never knew I had a voice. Begin to do the same thing. God has given you a voice. Somebody has said that a lot of God's children are gifted, but too many of them never open their packages. Please, if you can hear what I just said, drop it in the comment section. Too many of God's children are gifted. Too many of God's children are gifted, but too many of them never open their packages. Too many of them are still walking through life, living small lives. Living small lives. That is why American psychologist Abraham Maslow has said that the story of the human race is the story of men and women selling themselves short. Please don't sell yourself short. You are the light of the world. You are the salt of the earth. You are a city that is set on a hill that cannot be hid. Come in here, open your mouth. It is one life, one life. And then the fifth content you should be putting out here, if you must blow this year on social media, is curiosity-based posts. Get people curious. Stop giving away your company's product. Stop giving away your company's name in this space. Stop it. Particularly if you're in the home business space, about 75% of what we do in this space is curiosity-based posts. Curiosity. So that they'll get into the inbox and then you start up a conversation with them. I believe you'll be richly blessed. I get more passionate when I talk about things like this. Please share this broadcast. 5 reasons or five content you should be creating this year. If you must blow, share. Let it get to 10 persons. 10 persons. Just be sharing and sharing. If you share, come in here and say share. I have a gift for you. I believe you've been richly blessed. Enjoy the remainder part of your day. Bye-bye.